Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and to a very short video about this. It is the Mosky Spring Reverb pedal. As you can see, it's a pedal and it pretends to be a spring reverb. It's obviously like a digital recreation, but it actually sounds pretty fantastic. I hadn't actually planned on buying it, but I got a surprise payment from the Performing Rights Society, basically live performance royalties of my music, which was pretty cool. It is actually really worth registering your songs with them and then submitting every setlist you do. You don't get a massive amount back, but I mean, I got enough from the past few gigs to buy this pedal and a couple of sets of strings. Like I said, not much, but better than nothing. So this cost me £25, including postage, from affordboard.co.uk, who this video isn't sponsored. I just thought that they offer really good pedals for really good prices, and their service is great, so might as well mention them because they deserve all the custom they can get. Well, yeah, they deserve all the custom they can get. Anyway, this pedal, it's obviously a micro pedal and it does one thing and one thing only, and it does that thing really, really well. It's got two controls and a foot switch. We've got mix and dwell. So mix is just like any mix pedal, any mix control on a pedal. It's just the ratio of unaffected signal to affected signal that comes out the output socket. And the dwell is kind of like, doesn't quite increase the number of repeats or the length of the reverb, but it kind of, if you think of a spring reverb with dampening, the dwell kind of changes the amount of damping on it. So it's kind of, the more you turn it up, the more sort of reflections and reverberations you get. But it's, yeah, I suppose it's like if you added an extra spring or something. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you know how a spring reverb works and how it sounds, then it sounds like if you were adding or removing damping to a spring reverb circuit. And that's it really. It's a great little pedal. I bought it because I've got a couple of amps that don't have reverb circuits, primarily my Marshall 9004, which I talked about a few videos ago, and my Orange Micro Dark. I really like a little bit of reverb on pretty much everything when I'm playing. It's something that I turn on and leave. It sort of sweetens lead lines and fattens up rhythm lines. And yeah, I just have a little bit of reverb on all the time. And those two amps don't have any. So I thought, especially if I'm using the Marshall, because I've played a few gigs where I've taken that and run it direct into the PA, just having this will make the sound a little more perfect. Bad sides to it are ultra bright blue LED. The trend for bright blue LEDs needs to stop. They look horrible, and if they're crazy bright, they kind of, I don't know, they just don't look good on stage in my opinion. So at some point I might swap it out for something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So with all that said, it's probably time to give you some sound demos. And before I do that, I just want to say thanks for watching. Apologies for it being a short video this time. I mean, there's not much to be able to say about it. And if you liked it, there's a button down there for that. And if you want to subscribe, please do. I think I just hit 50 subscribers, which is really cool. 50 people want to listen to me spout crap about music. Weird. Anyway, yes. Time for some tunes. thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.